Hello everyone, my name is Christian. Welcome to my Harry blog. Today we are continuing the Vinegar Syndrome subscription release or release series. Sorry. Of course, it is February 2022 now. It is a Tuesday. It is February 22nd, 22. So 22222. So if you missed that, you're welcome. We are going to talk about the February package, of course. It's a pretty light month, in my opinion, but as I said in my whole video, this is probably a more higher quality, higher budget month. And maybe not the first movie I'm going to show here, but I know the other ones are pretty high budget and feature some really high I can't really think right now. Some high whatever, gosh, some really well-known people is what I'm trying to say. I'm sorry. So the first movie in this package is a trauma film. I'll read the description, of course, and all that, but I'm talking about Beware, Children at Play. I love the slipcover. It looks absolutely amazing. It's a little tight, a little tight. But one thing I never noticed is that Vinegar Syndrome kind of has the same kind of numbering system that Criterion has, where all these releases have an assigned number to them. So just to kind of read off, we're starting at 385 and going up to 387. So I don't know if they've released 387 releases now, but now that I know that there are spine numbers to these releases, I think I'm going to try now. So a lot more fun than doing Criterion, because Criterion has over 1,000 now, so it's a lot harder to catch up. But anyways, back to Beware, Children at Play. This is what the slipcover looks like on the sides. This is what the back looks like. Little demented zombie feet with a lot of blood. So that's how I like my movies. Lots and lots of blood. And I love the alternate art. I didn't show this in the whole video, but I love the simplicity of it. I love the image. It is just perfect, in my opinion. But just to read off the back, because I did that last time. Young Glenn and his father have gone into the woods for a fun-filled camping adventure. But when Dad steps into a bear trap, the pair find themselves stranded miles from civilization, with limited supplies and nothing to eat. After his dad dies, Glenn, as a master of survival... Oh, never mind. As a matter of survival, not a master of survival. Okay, that was my fault. I got very concerned that there was a typo on a Vinegar Syndrome release. But, what was it? As a matter of survival, is forced to consume his flesh. Years later, children from a nearby town begin to disappear into the woods, never to be seen again. While adults are murdered in the most savage of fashions, could not-so-young anymore Glenn have anything to do with all the mayhem? Shamelessly trashy and a whole lot of fun, prolific cinematographer Mick Gribbins, who also did The Defiance of Good, never heard of it, sole directorial effort. Beware, Children at Play is a no-holds-barred assault on good taste with a plethora of ultra-gory and creative deaths and one of the most ridiculous endings in the history of horror cinema. Another victim of decades of poor-quality VHS copies, just like 90% of the releases, I think, at least the ones I own. Vinegar Syndrome is delighted to offer the world Blu-ray debut of this film, newly restored from its 35mm original camera negative. Yep. So that is Beware, Children at Play. After reading that, I'm excited for it. It's a lot more research than I usually do when I buy movies. When I buy a movie and I receive it, I rarely, if ever, read the back. Maybe for the special features, but that is Beware, Children at Play. This next one is the high-profile movie that I was talking about. This is one that Severin had. They were just about to release it, and I feel half bad, half, haha, whatever, because 2 or 3 weeks, I want to say, before they released it, some unknown company, Vinegar Syndrome, got the rights instead. There was a huge bidding war in the rights, but this movie is, of course, Drop Dead Fred. I love this slipcover. Again, it's very simplistic. I guess the Beware Children at Play wasn't so simplistic, but the poster was. It's the other way around now. So, little girl doing some chalk, and on the back is a very awesome chalk drawing. I don't know really anything about this movie. I've seen the poster a million times when I was at Blockbuster way back in the day. But this film's from 1991, and here is the theatrical poster. This is what I remember seeing on the VHS covers. It has my biggest crush ever when I was growing up, Phoebe Cates. And I learned as I was doing my unboxing video that this is not Jim Carrey. My mind has always just put his face on there, but when you flip it over, yeah, that's not Jim Carrey. So, my life has been a lie up until this point. I'm not gonna read the second part, but Elizabeth's life is in shambles. Her husband has just dumped her for another woman. Her car has been stolen, which causes her to arrive late for work, only to get fired, and her overbearing mother has convinced her to move back home. One night, when she can't sleep, Elizabeth happens upon the small box which housed her childhood imaginary friend, Drop Dead Fred, who used to cause all kinds of mischief. But when Elizabeth opens the box, causing Fred to reappear, she is drawn into a raucous series of new, highly destructive, and hilarious adventures. What is the rating for this movie? Oh, PG-13, okay. Maybe, just maybe, this won't be as awful as that just sounded. That worries me. It makes me think of, like, Little Monsters, which is an actually awesome movie, but for some reason I thought this was, like, I don't know, some lost film. But it also stars Carrie Fisher, who everyone knows Carrie Fisher. She's from Star Wars and The Burbs. But she's in this movie too. So she and Phoebe Cates, what a power duo. That is Drop Dead Fred. I'll show the cover one last time. Awesome. So the last one is it's another curfew situation, as I said on my unboxing video, but this is Sister Sister, and the bottom has the cast, but another great looking slipcover in the kind of same style as Curfew, and I love the newspaper clipping background with the Jesus on a cross. I guess this is part of the franchise of Sisters, because there's a million movies with Sister in that font. So that's kind of what my first thought went to. This is another curfew-looking poster, in my opinion. I don't know anything about this movie either, so all three of these movies, aside from Drop Dead Fred, which I saw multiple times in Blockbuster, very memorable cover, I haven't heard of any of these, so Vinegar Syndrome is like a film school for trash. Lovely trash, though. Trash that I love. But the description reads, protective and aloof, Charlotte, along with her childlike and innocent sister, Lucy, operate the secluded country mansion as a bed and breakfast. Ooh, it's like Happiness of the Katakiris. On a cold and rainy night, Matt, a mysterious and handsome man from the city, arrives unexpectedly to rent a room, soon after taking a fancy to Lucy. As the romance grows, mysterious acts of violence begin to plague the quiet town. threatening to unearth dark and murderous secrets buried deep in the past. This is another movie I know nothing about. I read this description. I was like, okay, sounds like, Happiness of the Katakiris, which is a Takashi Miike film from the 90s, maybe 2000s. But this is another one where I don't know anybody who's in the movie. Eric Stoltz is in this, who was in Pulp Fiction. Jennifer Jason Leigh in The Hateful Eight, so definitely from the Tarantino cast. There's a lot of, special features on this release. And I just realized I haven't shown the insides of any of these releases, but this is what it looks like on the inside. You get a little booklet, so I'm not going to open it. Looks pretty cool, but for me, I'm always really excited when I get a slip of paper or an essay book that has essays on it, because that means I'm about to get a history lesson, which I'm always really excited for. So to see that for Sister Sister, looks like I've got some learning to do. So that is Sister Sister. I'm just going to go back real quickly and kind of show off the insides. So this first one is for Drop Dead Fred. This one comes with an essay book, so another pretty big essay attached to the bottom, but the back is just the same. It was interesting. Maybe y'all noticed this on my unboxing or my haul video, but this was in the whatever it's called, in the slip plastic wrap, I guess. I did not flip this when I first got it for my haul video, so I don't know why they do that. They've never done that for another release, so just interesting. This next one is the final one, which is Beware Children at Play. Love that cover. There are no essays or anything attached to this. So this one seems to be the bloodiest now that I have read all three of them, and I cannot wait to watch these. That is the February package for Vinegar Syndrome 2022. Let me know if you guys got the package or not, and what you guys are excited to hear about for these reviews. So this will be a 3-parter, unlike January's, which was a 4-parter. And one of those parts even had 3 films being discussed. But I'm excited for this. My Vinegar Syndrome collection is growing little by little, but thank you all for watching, and I hope you all have a great day.